It leads to principle number 2, and I hope it'll be shown up on the screen in a second. Ensure you add value. Now, you all know what value is, right? I'm seeing one nod. Everybody else is nodding off. Okay, value is a perception. But it's not what you perceive value to be, it's what your customers perceive the value to be. For example, I mentioned I was born and raised in the city of Chicago. In the city. I was raised 10 miles from Wrigley Field. So you can imagine, I'm not a baseball fan, I'm a Cub fan. Big difference. To me, if you offer me Cubs tickets, I find them to be extremely valuable, I will use them. You give me any other kind of baseball ticket, I won't walk across the street. So what ensuring you add value means that you understand what is valuable in the eyes and the perception of your customers. If you can deliver on that value perception, they will be delighted. See how all this stuff starts to come together. You're a service center. You're now starting to add value. Your customers, again, both internally and externally, are saying that's a good thing. The next principle, which just fell out of the sky, it's incredible, was become a quick change artist. And what this means is understand how to be adaptable. Your customers are changing all the time. You have to adapt to a bunch of situations. How you adapt to those situations determines whether or not those customers will be delighted or not. If you delight customers, what happens? They come back again and again and again. And here's what's even better. They don't go anywhere else. And the reason they don't go anywhere else is, again, you've all been customers. If you're delighted by what you get somewhere, why would you go somewhere else, right? You wouldn't. So delight is even better than loyalty. You could still be loyal and yet go somewhere else. But boy, if you're a delighted customer, you are happier than you can ever imagine. I'm going to relate another story to you. I come, as Bill had mentioned, believe it or not, from a fast food background. I spent 20 some odd years at some of the best fast food companies in the world. I spent 5 years with Kentucky Fried Chicken when Colonel Sanders was alive. As a matter of fact, I reported to him. And if you're interested in some great cantankerous old Colonel stories, see me after the meeting. I've got thousands of them. I worked for Burger King. I worked for Taco Bell. I worked for I Can't Believe It's Yogurt. So I was the head of marketing for Taco Bell in the Southwest region. And one day, my boss came up to me and he said, and I make a direct quote, "Fix Oklahoma City." Anybody from Oklahoma City here? Well, as you know, they need fixing, right? Absolutely. So I go up to Oklahoma City, and I'm a marketing guy, so the first thing I do is I bring an operations guy with me, figuring that if I'm going to screw up, I'm going to have him screw up with me. It's one of those symbiotic relationships.